Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Journey to Taif. Seeing believers in great difficulty. Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, decided to travel to Taif and ask the help of their chiefs for Muslims. Unfortunately, instead of listening to the believers, they encouraged the children to throw stones on Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him. They threw so many stones on our holy prophet, peace be upon him, that he started bleeding badly, and his shoes got filled with blood. Incident of Miraj. Our holy prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, complained to Allah Almighty about his helplessness. Allah, the true Lord and the Omnipotent, honored him and called him on heavens. There he was shown heaven and hell and glimpses of life after death. He was also given the gift of 5 obligatory prayers for Muslims. This journey by Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, is known as Ascensions or Mirage, and the whole journey was completed in one night. Migration to Medina. Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, accepted the invitation of Ansars and migrated to Medina. People there were wholeheartedly waiting for Muslims' arrival and they extended warm welcome to them after the arrival in Medina. Before migration, non-believer of Makkah tried to stop that journey, but Almighty Allah's help was with Muslims, so nothing could stop them. It's important to note that all the Muslims reached Medina first, and Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, along with Hazrat Abu Bakr Rasulullah Ta'ala Anhu, reached afterwards. After Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, arrival there, children recited poems for him to welcome him. Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, built a masjid in Medina named Masjid-e-Quba and started living in a chamber besides that masjid. After reaching Medina, Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, created a bond between Muhajirin. Muhajirin means those who migrated from Makkah to Medina, and Ansars and made them each other's brothers. They created a new example of brotherhood and always helped each other. Permission of Jihad and Battle of Badr. Those Muslims who remained back in Makkah were greatly tortured by non-believers there. That's why Allah, the true Lord, allowed the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, to have jihad with them, and it resulted in the Battle of Badr. Muslims were less in numbers as compared to the non-believers, and they had lesser ammunition, still they remained victorious in the combat by the grace of Allah Almighty. Battle of Uhud. Non-believers wanted to take revenge of their defeat in Battle of Badr, so they reached with their armies to the mountain of Uhud. This mountain is situated at a few kilometers distance from Medina. In the beginning of the war, Muslims were in full control and seemed victorious. However, change of position by Muslims, archers made by the defeated enemies to return back and attack again. Those archers were ordered to protect Muslims from the pack, but due to a misunderstanding, they left their places with converted Muslims. Victory to defeat. Battle of Khandak. In the 5th year of migration, non-believers prepared a large battalion to attack Medina. In order to increase their force, they included other Jewish tribes with them too. Although those tribes had already promised the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, that they will not support the enemies against Muslims. However, they broke their promise on the insistence of non-believers. As many tribes got included in that battle, so that's why it is also known as Battle of Ashab. Muslims used a very intelligent war strategy at that occasion. They dug trenches all around Medina city before arrival of enemies. Those trenches were quite deep and it was almost impossible to cross them and get an entrance to Medina. Due to those trenches, the battle was also called Battle of Khandak. Medina was surrounded. Although non-believers completely surrounded Medina city, but they could not cross the trenches. Things became difficult for the Muslims. City was surrounded by army of non-Muslims and inside the city there were many hypocrites and insincere Jews causing problems. In that way, Muslims were facing their enemies on two fronts. The hypocrites and Jews were also spreading different rumors which were creating problems for the Muslims. At that time, Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, prayed to Allah Almighty, O Allah, O Revealer of the Holy Books, Master of Day of Judgment, defeat our enemies. Windstorm. Allah Almighty accepted Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, prayer and sent a severe windstorm on non-believers. That storm started at night, which was already very cold. The effect of that windstorm was the most devastating for the non-believers. Their tents were uprooted, goods were blown. About the whole army of non-believers was in utter fear. Under the circumstances, the army of non-believers fled in panic. In the Battle of Khandak, non-believers, Jews, and hypocrites were defeated badly. After their defeat, they never thought of attacking Muslims in Medina again. Treaty of Hudaybiyah and spread of Islam. In the 6th year of migration, Holy Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, traveled to Makkah for performing Umrah along with other Muslims. In all, there were 1,500 Ansar and Muhajirin with the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. When they reached to a place called Hudaybiyah, the non-believers did an agreement with the Muslims. As that agreement was done in Hudaybiyah, that's why it is known as Sulh Hudaybiyah. Due to that treaty, the war was stopped from both the sides. Now, Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, got the chance to spread Islam in whole of Europe, and people started embracing Islam in greatly numbers. Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, also wrote letters to the heads of other countries like Roman King Horkal and Persian King Kusra and invited them to Islam. East of Makkah. In the 8th year of migration, people of Quraysh broke the Treaty of Hudaybiyah and killed few of the Muslims. At that time, Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, entered Makkah with the army of 10,000 soldiers, but they conquered Makkah without any war. Clearing Holy Kaaba from idols. After conquering Makkah, Holy Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, entered into Holy Kaaba and broke all the idols present there. Later, he ordered Hazrat Bilal to ascend the roof of Kaaba and make a call for prayer in Azan. Hazrat Bilal Rizallahu Ta'ala Anhu did that and the Muslim prayed to thank Allah Almighty. Hajjatul Wida. In the 10th year of migration, Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, performed the farewell Hajj. During that, he taught Muslims how to perform rituals of Hajj and gave sermon on the day of Arafat, which is known as Khutbah Hajjatul Wida. In that sermon, Holy Prophet taught Muslims the proper way of spending leaves. Demise. In the 11th year of migration, on Monday, 12th of Rabiul Awwal, Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, passed away. Thanks for watching this video. Hope so you would like this video. Please share it with your friends. And please tell me, what do you learn from this story? Patience is the tool for preaching faith. Islam is the religion of peace. Islamic governance is formed on the basis of brotherhood and harmony. Thanks for watching. Please keep watching. World Knowledge Hub. Take care.